Hey guys, Friaza here. So today I'm going to use the league deck I used for the last monthly grind on the month of October. And this is a deck which is inspired heavily by a listener's deck, Twitch listener, fantastic guy, my role model, and a great streamer in person, and a friend. But anyway, so this is a tropical Electro deck which is long throat, max revive, skip up and swap spot, the same plate configuration as Listener Senpai, Listener. And his deck has DOA and Combuskin, but I replaced them with Solgaleo and Vibrava because I don't like having long throw without Vibrava because I don't trust any defender in my goal, but granted I don't play as well as the top tier players but anyway, the main thing being Solgaleo was level 9, which is another defender on top of Vibrava, so yeah, I think he had another figure instead of Vibrava, but I can't quite remember anymore. But how much battery do I have? 17%, damn it. So anyway, let's hop into League before I run out of battery. Enough rambling. But, the main reason I was showcasing this because I was watching RX Gaming's fantastic thumbnail creation tutorial from months ago, and that's how I got into using Photoshop again, because I used it as everything before, but never for like, video thumbnail creation, just for, minor projects, university and college. But yeah, it's a fantastic tutorial. I recommend you go watch it if you're, into that sort of UI creation, and it's just fun to learn. I only downloaded the 1 week trial, but I will purchase it at some point. Although there is a mobile version, it's Kenny mentioned, KDub1775 on YouTube. Another fantastic guy, I will check him out. You should check him out. Mr. White in our first Incineroar in League, which is pretty fun to go against. So anyway, so what I was getting at is I made the thumbnail during the tutorial, and I figured I'd put it to use by actually using the deck in League. So today I'm not going to be toxic, I'm just going to be a nice, happy player and not complain all the time, because that's not fun to watch. Okay, so he's going defensive with his Greninja, so what we're going to do is go defensive with our Coco, and as Chalkbus would say, low battery squad. Now he's going offensive with Solgaleo, which is interesting. So what we could do is go and attack, but I'm not going to risk that. What I'm going to do is put Vibrava up. Although I should go defensive with Vibrava because it's our defender and we don't have Go Block, but I'm going to take a risk here and hope he doesn't just battle through our team with the Deoxys. But I'm actually just going to put Solgaleo down because it does have a good match against Deoxys in the sense where if he Dimensional slips, he won't slip to the bench because of Solgaleo's ability Full Metal Body, which stops slipping. Now we could swap spot in a few turns if he does not play around that, but for now let's put down our Zapdos, the reason being that he's going to put down Virizion, and we don't want him to be able to Typhoon Slash or Solgaleo, which can't be Typhoon Slashed. I'm a moron, forgive me. Now I'm going to go defense. No, I don't need to. I can go offensive with Vibrava. Sableye, because it's a good match against Virizion. Even though we can long throw, we don't want to use the long throw early game because we might need the late game in order to win. And we are going to put Sceptile defensively, so that if anything happens we can move on to the goal without wasting 2 turns. And this way he can't really attack. Now I am going to activate Tropical Energy while I have a free turn. Now he doesn't have Coco, which is nice for us, but he does have a very meta deck, so we do need to watch out for the fact that if we lose 1 or 2 rolls we can lose the game. So we can't actually attack anything per se, but we can bait an attack, because if he does attack we will have to max revive, and we can max revive from the left, but That won't help us if his Blaziken's got the board presence around the right side of the... so chilly. Of the right side of the board, but... This is kind of a stalemate, I'm not really sure what to do. I haven't used this deck in a long time. But he's going to go for the Typhoon Slash on the Vibrava, which is rather interesting in my opinion, because it's not really susceptible to Typhoon Slash. So what we're going to do is surround his Blaziken, because even if he does want to surround, Typhoon Slash or Vibrava, he's risking confusion, which makes Typhoon Slash turn to miss, and also it takes a turn to set up, which means that we can actually just retreat with no harm done, and then put Septo next to Vibrava so he doesn't Typhoon Slashes. He's actually going to slip here and respin, risking gold. Figured. Now we are going to retreat with Coco, because there's no reason for us to risk our Coco. You actually need that to win rolls later against Incineroar and Deoxys attack, which is ironic given if he attacks us with double chance it won't matter, but who knows. When playing against YOLO players who double chance swipes his DOA and hope it gains them enough board pressure to win the game without actually strategizing, it's imperative to try and play defensively and hope to stall them out of their double chances before they sweep your team. Now we max revive and long for Zapdos, because that is the only way to secure kills in this game, which I'm not going to complain, I'm just going to enjoy this game. And I do enjoy this game. I just wish the meta was more balanced, less dragons, less level 10 DOAs. Actually, is that level 10? I doubt it. Level 8. I could use the Oxys attack myself and just attack everything without actually playing well, but it feels like it ruins the game in my opinion, and that's pretty lucky that we did get that. But we're going to long throw our no, we're not going to. We're going to swap spot Coco Solgaleo and take this around in DOA. That's a much better play. And then take the entry point. Or we could actually wait a little while and advance with Solgaleo first. And then if he moves with Solgaleo we can retreat, but we do need to gain board pressure, we can't just keep knocking things out. He's going to max revive his DOA, and that's fine because now we wasted his max revive, which allows us to just long throw and secure that knockout. Now what we're going to do first though is threaten us around the DOA, because he did expend all of his plates now, so he's one double chance left I believe. Hurdle jump and glow block. He is going to risk that. Damn. So we are just going to long throw and take this around because we do need to get Zapdos back on the board. And with Vibrava and Septo guarding Glow of Tropical Energy up, there's not much his DOA can do hopefully. So we just need to take one entry point and then corner him from there. Trying to make DOA lose rolls is easier said than done. But, we could attack here. Yeah, we will, because we don't want Solgaleo trading kills. We actually land Confuse Ray. That's pretty awesome actually. So hopefully he won't attack with DOA here, because we do want to take an entry point first so that when he attacks next he loses the game slowly. Darn. At least it's DOA. Now, do we want the left entry point or the right entry point? Actually, I should have waited to see if we landed Sunstone Strike twice. But he's a burn POA, which is actually pretty nice. So we are going to take the entry points with... no, we're going to go up with Zapdos and hope that our Vibrava and Sceptile can survive against a burn TOA and... Solgaleo, which is confused. He can't attack immediately, but he is going to go for the hurdle jump cheese, which I'm not going to fall for. Not that he could have a choice, because Vibrava would have stopped him regardless, so we'll never know if he was going for the cheese or if he was going for the cheeky win, but he's just going to go for it at this point. Now, does he have Gold Block? Yes, he does. So at this point we're just trading entry points. We may as well attack here. No, yeah we will. Because he's closing in with his 2 figures, so... Okay, that may have been a bad move because now he's not confused. That was probably a bad play actually. Okay, what moves segment's bigger? His Flare Plus is gone, but he still has a Sunstone Strike now, so that was a terrible play. But he isn't going to punish us there, so what we can do is attack with our Zapdos, and he does have Gold Block, so we'll be able to threaten this around next turn, but at least we burn Gold Block. Unless he Gold Blocks with Solgaleo, but even if he does Gold Block with whatever, he'll have less board presence down here, which means that we're in a very good position for winning the game. So we're not going to get greedy here, we're just going to retreat with our burnt Zapdos, and does that heal burn? No, it just heals paralysis. And he's going to go defensive. That is fine by me. Now we don't want his Blazing to come out, so hopefully he won't attack and land Sunstone Strike, because that makes sense. So we're going to skip up Sceptile here and hope that we land Stealth Hit, or actually do we want Stealth Hit? No we don't, we want we want to knock this thing out. Perfect, that was very lucky. So cold, I'm not nervous, but I'm just genuinely cold. It's Scotland after all and it's winter. Now, hopefully he lands Dimensional Slip, or we land Confuse Ray and a Will-O-Wisp. Perfect. Battery critically low, so let's wrap this up. Now, what we can do next if he attacks again is move Sableye and over Solgaleo and then threaten game. And even if he does knock out Zapdos with his... Well, he didn't attack, so there's no point going over that, but... He could attack with Blaziken actually, do we want to risk that? No, we'll just advance with... Oh, that's perfect, confused DOA, this is pretty much in the bag. Yeah, as I was saying, even if he does advance with his Solgaleo and attack Zapdos, not advance, but attack Zapdos with Solgaleo, we can threaten game with our Sableye here. And then, I don't know, I'm tapping the screen, and then force him to move back onto the goal. Missing to miss. Oh, perfect, and that was actually Solgaleo's original miss, which is unfortunate for him. So what we're going to do here is... What do we do actually? No wait, he has to hurdle jump here, so we can actually move Sableye over here. It forces hurdle jump and then move Sceptile onto the... No, we can just win the game, so we won the game. Don't know why I'm rambling. Oh, anyway, sorry about my video yesterday, I was just very negative, and I want to be a good role model to the community and, you know, inspire the fresh minds of the world like RX Gaming, who, you know, very nice guy and YouTuber and just a nice kid. Not to call him a kid, I mean, he's a nice. Anyway, so thanks very much for watching and putting up with me, and thanks so much for the comments, Kate. I really appreciate it, man. You're just an inspiration as a YouTuber, and I really want to become more of an influence and bring positivity into the community like SHT Games. And anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time before my battery runs out. Get